back, camping friends. So it's a nice, warm, almost spring day here in February, and I decided it's time for another review. And so I'm going to start calling these segments, I think, the Brew Review, because got me a youngling flight here. And so today I wanted to talk about some gear that I've been using and some new gear. And as most of you folks know that do YouTube, the most important thing you can have is a good camera and good audio equipment. So I'm going to show you mine. Alrighty guys, so I've come around to the other side of the table and I want to show you this gear. I'm going to flip you around. Alrighty, so this here is my GoPro stuff. I've been using a GoPro 10 for the last 2 years as my main camera, and as you can see, I've got all kinds of neat little odds and ends that go with it. If I can get this open. Well, there we go. Alrighty, this is the display mod, so you can see what's on a bigger screen on the front of the camera. I've only used it once. It seems to suck battery pretty fast. A little mount for my phone on the tripod. Have a magnetic mount. Light mod. The remote so that you can control the camera remotely, of course. A suction mount to mount on something metal or glass. And then my handy dandy 3-way selfie stick / tripod. But I'm not really reviewing the GoPro because I've been using it for over 2 years now. But I will show you these cases. I got these at Harbor Freight, and I think they're probably as good as a Pelican. They're definitely cheaper, but yeah, I keep my GoPro stuff in this one. But here's the main reason for the video. So recently I was using a little microphone I got off of YouTube, or not YouTube, Amazon, and the last few videos I made using it, my sound sounded terrible. And so I recently bought this. And this is called the Boya Magic Mic mini microphones. And this is what's cool. Of course, you can get a little tripod for it. But, so, at first glance, it looks like a handheld microphone. But look at this. You slide the wind cover off, and it's actually a case, and there's 2 little mics in there. Now I haven't used this very much, but I'm going to be using it today. And what little bit I have tried it, the sound sounds so much better. But it comes with the 2 mics and all your wind protection, and then there's a receiver that goes on the camera, and then of course charging cables in this nifty little bag. But we'll be checking that out here in a bit. But the other thing I wanted to show you guys is this. So I've been wanting to do a drone for a while, and I seen this one on another video once, and really I don't know if you could call it a drone as much as a flying camera, but it's called the Hover Air X1. And see, it's pretty small, it's very light, but the neat thing is You fold it out, and there you go. It comes in white and black. I thought I was getting the black one, but apparently I got the white one. That's okay. I've played with it a little bit, and it's kind of fun. All right, so with this Hover Air, it's got, I believe, yeah, it's got 5 default modes. 1 is hover, 2 is follow, 1 is kind of a zoom out where it'll be right there looking at you, and then all of a sudden it'll go back. There's a bird's eye view and also an orbit. So far, the follow I've used a lot. The bird's eye view I've used a lot, but we're going to be actually going through some of these today and test them out, and I'm also going to test out the microphone. So right now the GoPro is not using the microphone, and so I'm going to stop recording and hook up the microphone, and then we'll get the drone ready and start doing some of that. All right, so I've got the microphone hooked up to the GoPro, and hopefully you can tell the difference in the audio. But I'm gonna hook the camera up to the tripod, and we're gonna start testing out this drone.
Current mode, custom, dolly track.
All right, so this thing, to take off, basically you just hold it in your palm and you push the button. Right now it's set for dolly tracking. That's one of the custom modes, but I'm gonna set it for no, we'll leave it there, but let me show you. So the one thing about this that I have noticed, and it's not a bad thing, but it's something that I'm not really I don't know, I wished it was different, but if you want to record audio with this, it uses the phone microphone because it's all tied to the app and the phone. And so you got to have the phone open on the app in order for it to record audio. So to get it to take off, just hit the button, and it's getting ready to launch. So you got to make sure you hold it facing you. And back up a little bit. Try it again. Alrighty. So I'm holding on to the and of course it gives you all kinds of warnings, but right now it's wanting to land because I didn't have it ready. At the land it, you just hold out your palm, but we're going to try it again because, well, nothing ever goes as planned. So once again, I'm going to hold it out and wait for it to go. And so now it's tracking me and it's recording audio from my phone. And if I want it to come back, I just stop. All right, so now we're going to switch it up. And we're going to change it to bird's eye.
Hover. Zoom out. Follow. Orbit. Bird eye.
All right, so we're on bird eye. Tell it to start.
30 feet. Bird eye.
And it's going to go up 30 feet. Or so it should. There it goes. Now it's going to go up 30 feet. Unless there's something in the way. And it's still recording me. But as you can see, it's way up there. Now, if I want it to come down, I just hold out my hand and it's coming down. So that's bird's eye. Now I'm going to do hover.
Custom. Hover. Zoom out.
Actually, I'm going to have it do zoom out. So once more,
10 feet. Zoom out.
it's going to look at me and then zoom out 10 feet. See, it's talking. I'm talking to it. There it goes. And it's going to go 10 feet. And you can change all these settings like the height and the zoom out. And see, now I held up my hand, so it's coming back. All right, now we will do follow.
Follow.
And so far, this one's the one I've used the most.
Middle. Follow.
And so it's going to start following me. Alrighty, let's go this way. So as you can see, it's following me. Disregard all the limbs in my yard. Alrighty, I'm going to go back over here. And right now it's following me. Alrighty. And we're going to have it come back to us. Come on. Well, it's going to make me go to it. All right. So let's try out orbit. I haven't done that one yet.
Orbit.
All right, let's try it.
5 feet. Orbit.
It's going to orbit me 5 feet.
Target user not detected.
So sometimes if you don't hold it just right, it won't detect you. That time it did not detect me. So try it again.
5 feet. Orbit.
Now I think I got it.
Target user not detected.
I'm going to have to do some more investigating on the orbit because it's not doing it very well. So let's try.
Bird eye.
Done that one.
Custom. Hover.
We're going to do hover now.
Continue. Hover.
And so it's just going to stand there and watch me. And so that's all the modes. I'm still not going to give up on this orbit, so let's try it again.
Zoom out. Follow. Orbit.
All right, we're going to try orbit one more time. All right, now it's working somewhat, I guess. And see, now it's gonna, oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to work out the kinks with this orbit mode, but that's pretty much it. Like I say, hopefully it'll add some more depth to my videos, but that's pretty much it. You can, and I've done this, put the for the microphone, you can hook it up to the phone just like I have it hooked up to the GoPro right now, and it'll record the audio for this through the microphone as well. And so we might try that real quick. All right, so I've got the microphone hooked up to my phone, and we're going to test out using the microphone with the hover air. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do it in dolly tracking.
Middle, dolly track.
Alrighty, and so I'm walking and it's walking in front of me. I'm talking and it's picking it up on the microphone. All right, now I'm gonna go backwards. It's following me and I'm gonna have it land. Come here. It's not wanting to come to me. It don't like me anymore. Well, I'm gonna have to push the button to get it to land. All right, so it didn't want to land like it's supposed to. I had to push the button on the phone. But like I say, it tracked me and it should have been recording audio through the mic. We'll see. All right, I got a few other things I want to talk about, and so I will see you back at the table. Alrighty guys, so real quick, I just want to go over a few things. Plenty coming up for the channel on March 13th through the 15th. I've got a camping trip planned at the newest state park in Texas, which happens to be in my own backyard, 25, if that, miles away. That's going to be at Palo Pinto Mountains State Park, April, and I believe it's the 15th through the 17th. We're going to be going to Mineral Wells State Park, and then again in June, and I want to think maybe that's going to be the 10th through the 12th, going to Meridian State Park, and that'll be the last stop on the revisit tour, as I've been calling it. The website's coming along. I've got all of my trips so far, got pages for those, and each page about a trip has kind of a summary of my trip plus some information about the location that I'm at, that I've been to. It also has a link to my YouTube videos. I've also got some gear review pages set up, which this video will go on the page for camera and sound. I've got a page up for tents that I've used and reviews to those. I've got a page for like my fire maple gear that I've used, and also a link to the video where I did the fire maple review a couple years ago. Also on the trip pages, if it's like a state park, then I have a breakdown of the campsite that I stayed in. And so you can go down there and look at where I stayed, what amenities it had, and then a final like review. And the way I've done that review is it's like however many tenths out of 5, and so you'll see that if you go to the website. So about a little bit more about this stuff with the Hover Air. The version I got came with 5 batteries, and it came with a charger that charges 2 batteries at the same time. Each battery is supposedly will give you 11 minutes of flight time, so you don't want to get too far without some other batteries with you. It does have a couple other limitations. It will not go over water, and it says it'll go up to 50 feet, but it recommends no more than 30. With the microphone that I showed you, I didn't mention this, and I should have. When those little mini microphones are in the case, you can use it as a handheld microphone. Pretty neat. But other than that, that's about it. I've got some other stuff to do, but I just wanted to make this quick little video and show you guys some of this neat stuff that I'm going to be incorporating into the channel. Some other things that I've got coming up that I want to do eventually, once I get a place set up to do it, I'm going to start doing like maybe a monthly live video where I just give updates and stuff like that on Facebook, and this will be on YouTube under the posts, but I'm gonna do like a weekly update, and that'll be on Fridays. And then on Facebook on Wednesdays, I'm gonna feature like another YouTube channel that I like, so look for that stuff. The Reddit page is still there if anybody wants to share a creepy story. The link is also in the bio and all that. Got all kinds of neat stuff in the store now. Stickers, shirts. I think I've got a hoodie, some sweatpants or joggers or whatever you want to call them, hats, a camp mug. I'm trying to think what else. That's all I can think of at the moment. Of course, I have completely overhauled all the graphics and artwork across all platforms. You've seen some of that already on the last 2 videos I did. But yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up. But I'm gonna sit here, finish my brew, then I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this nice Friday afternoon. So until next time, see you guys later. Go wild and go camping.